Have you ever asked yourself the question, how on earth am I supposed to stay motivated in my workouts? I'm here to help. Welcome to Fitness Refill. Good morning. Hello. Look at all my Pac-Man stuff. I love it so much. We're going to talk about it in a little bit, but guys, my posters are gone. If you saw any of the other episodes, you might have noticed that they were a little uneven. So I kind of took them down to re-put up so that they're even and decorate the rest of the room. And there's no posters anywhere. So I need a little motivation to decorate, and sometimes people need motivation to work out. You like how I did that right there? All right, these are 5 suggestions that I have to try to help you stay motivated. I know it's really tough. I've so been there where you're like, woo, I'm a boss, I'm gonna do all my workouts. And then 3 weeks go by and you're like, just like that. So these are 5 suggestions that I have to try to help you to be able to avoid the stage and just keep up with the, yeah, I got this stages. All right, so the first one is to set specific and measurable goals for yourself. So it is good to have the mindset of like, I wanna be healthier, I wanna get toned, but it really helps when it's something like specific that you can actually see and do specifically. Specific, see that word? So for example, a short-term one or in the beginning stages could be like, I'm gonna run or walk 1 mile 3 days a week. And a little later down the line, it could maybe be, I'm gonna run or walk 2 miles 5 days a week. And then eventually it could be like, I'm gonna enter and run and succeed in a 5K. So see how like all those goals you can actually like do and see. And I'm gonna put these down because they keep shaking even though I love them so much. And another way that you can actually like see the goal is to write it down. So like write your goals down, and then when you reach them, you can give yourself a little sticker. That doesn't just have to be for your kids or for your friend's kid or whatever. Like you can give yourself a sticker. It's okay. I'm not gonna tell. But just writing them down helps you to actually like see the goals that you'd reach. Number 2 is to reward yourself when you reach those goals. Something that's non-food related really helps. Like for me, I'm just like, when I get a full hour of uninterrupted video game time. So that's a really big motivation for me to get through each of my workouts that week and to really reach those goals that I set for myself. A longer term goal reward for me is like a whole day at the beach. I'm a workaholic, which I'm sure a lot of people watching can relate to. So for me to take a day off and spend the day and enjoy it at the beach is like heaven. So finding something that works for you. Someone may just be like, psh, I don't care about video games, or I don't care about the beach, or find something that you care about, you know yourself what works for you, and pick something that makes you actually want to reach those goals so that way you get the reward. Number 3 is to set a schedule and treat it like it's a job. So if you have work at 7 a.m., you're not just gonna be like, I ain't going, I don't feel like doing that today, and sit down and put your feet up. Maybe you are, but you shouldn't do that. But if you treat a workout like that, if you schedule in your workout on your calendar, like 7 a.m. workout, don't skip your workout to go grab coffee with your friend or to sleep in an extra half hour. Like treat it like it's a priority and write it down and schedule it in. Number 4 is to focus more on healthy eating habits and adding movement into your daily routine as opposed to focusing on the number like weight. If you're focusing on the weight, sometimes that can end up being a negative experience, especially if you're weighing yourself every day, because if it's not coming off as fast as you'd like it to, and weight tends to fluctuate with water weight and things like that. But if you're focusing on healthy eating choices, like for example, if you're at a restaurant and they offer you the choice between fruit or French fries for a side, and you choose fruit, then you're exercising that healthy lifestyle habit and just incorporating the movement, like sticking to your scheduled goals, then those will help the weight to come off, and you'll start to see the results without focusing directly on the number. Number 5, how many times have you guys heard me say fitness is fun? Choose workouts that interest you. If formal workouts make you be like, oh my gosh, Elizabeth, I'd rather get hit by a truck than to do HIIT training. Stop talking about HIIT training. Then don't do HIIT training. It's okay. You don't have to. Don't be mad at me. You don't have to do formal workouts. You can seriously, if you have kids, go play basketball with them for an hour outside. Go play freeze tag with them. That is definitely a workout. It counts. I babysat 3 kids. Like, dude, It's a workout, okay? You can take a dance class, take a salsa class, take a kickboxing class, anything that you like to do that works for you that's fun. And if you do like formal exercise, you can change it up. You don't have to do like HIIT every other day. You could do like HIIT, yoga, run, kickboxing, blah, blah, blah. Like change it up. Variety is key. Make it fun. What else is fun is when we get to talk about literally whatever we want. So this is called All About You because you guys get to pick questions that are about video games or about life or about other hobbies or about fitness, just anything. Anything goes. That's G-rated. Garrett Lyon asks, for someone who is at the gym but on a time crunch, what is a good total body workout routine, including or excluding a cardio regimen or warm-up? Definitely HIIT training for this one because it is a hardcore workout in a really short period of time. I have a couple on my channel right now that you guys can check out if you want to give it a try. I would add in your HIIT routine, the first round could be partially your warm-up, like jumping jacks or high knees, something like that to get your heart rate up. Then do the HIIT routine for however long that you have for your time crunch, whether it's 15 minutes, 20 minutes, a half an hour, but definitely leave at least 5 minutes at the end for a cool down and stretch. Your body really, really needs that before you move on for the rest of your day. Eric Schroba asks, what NES games or SNES games are you on the hunt for? Okay, right now I'm actually not on the hunt for anything specific for NES, but I have Duck Hunt, but I don't have the NES Zapper, which is obviously what I need to be able to play it. So I've been playing Super Mario Bros, but I need the Zapper to play Duck Hunt. So I probably want 2 of them. So that's something I'm looking for right now. For Super Nintendo, I have a pretty massive list of games that I want, but one of them is Super Mario Kart because I have Mario Kart 64 for the Nintendo 64, but I really want the original for Super Nintendo. Richard King asks, what type of food is best to eat before going hiking? Really wish that I had done more research on this before I had started hiking, because the biggest thing that I can tell you is, especially depending on how long you're hiking and if you're in extreme temperatures of heat or cold, you burn a lot of calories. So you need to eat a lot of food, especially starting with a big hearty breakfast in the morning. So something that Proactive Nutrition had said online is to have like oatmeal with dried fruit or fresh fruit. I like quinoa, so you can like pick whichever one you like. In addition to having like eggs with that and something else, then also packing snacks with you and making sure that you're eating all 3 meals. So packing something like protein bars, dried fruit mix with nuts. If you're gonna be out on the trail during lunch, like definitely stop at Subway, pick up a sandwich or pack something with you. Like you need to be fueled up with at least 2 liters of water, not 1 water bottle. Michael Neal said, The Avengers, Justice League, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 4-way free-for-all battle, who wins and why? Alex Garcia asks, what goals do you have for collecting video games? If you haven't noticed, it's actually a real life obsession with Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man. I literally want to own anything and everything Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man related. Now, I've also had the bug for wanting to collect every single Super Nintendo game ever made, but my major goal is to be able to save up enough money to travel all across the country and to be able to literally find like anything and everything Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man related, like games, cups, animals, stuffed animals. I mean, like, there's so many with Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man. It's kind of insane and probably is way more money than I'll ever own, but it's a fun adventure that I'd like to go on. Sugar88, well, you didn't answer me the last time. For what reason, if any, are you trying to walk 100 miles? I didn't answer you because I was saving it for a surprise. I documented this crazy adventure that I went on the other week, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I never actually posted if I made the full 100-mile journey, which was my goal, because to me it was more about the journey than actually reaching the full 100 miles, and I wanted you guys to be surprised if I actually did it or not. So I made a trailer like it's going to be like a real TV show, and it will be Wednesdays for about 6 weeks. So the trailer is coming out tomorrow, but since you guys are here now, we can just watch it.
Have you ever asked yourself the question, how did I get here? Not how I got to Starbucks this morning or how I got myself to work today, but here, right now, in this moment of life. How did I get here?
That's where I am! I don't know what I'm doing. It's 3 a.m. I need to go to bed.
Everything hurts.
I just feel so good.
I heard a growl, and then I heard a rustle in the bushes, like it was like following me. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
So if you want to see more of my crazy adventures and delirium and almost getting eaten by things, please subscribe so that way you don't miss it. That will be coming soon. But you guys enjoy your day. Have an awkward day. Mine is, so you might as well. And make sure that when it is that you embrace it, like fully embrace it. Like just hug the awkwardness, just bring it in for the real thing. Just be like, yes, I accept and embrace awkward moments. Bye guys. He asked me to go back to his house for coffee, and I was in a relationship for 9 years before, so like, I don't know if coffee means coffee or if he's like expecting me to do something else, and I was like super uncomfortable. So I told him that my dad had a Redbox rental that was gonna expire that night, like a coupon for it, so that's why I couldn't go back to his house.